Instruments, master switch is on, altimeter set for 2400. All other instruments zero, no cracks.
What's your flying level again? Close to the ground?
Apply the air brake smoothly.
Slowly apply the air brakes. And I don't care how much strip you use down there. Smoothly, quietly, calmly.
Open. Close. Secure. All clear above and behind. God, reverse, arms.
People don't know what we do in the Air Training Corps. They think that the Air Training Corps is just something associated with the RAAF, and they don't really see the fun side of it. They only see the working side of it, because the only time they do see the Air Training Corps is in public, when we're all dressed up in our uniforms and not doing anything fun. We're doing things that are formal.
You have a lot of people coming up to you and saying, oh, who are you and what are you about? And
well, sometimes you people think that you're a bus conductor, something to do with that, something to do with trains, like
policemen.
Policemen, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it helps as well because people think you're something important.
Oh no, people don't really know what we do in the Air Training Corps until they get themselves involved in it.
On the rope. Okay. Try and keep your feet either side of that channel. Okay, keep as much at the bottom of your boot on the cliff face as you possibly can. Okay, you're looking good. Just take it easy. Look up, Samantha, don't look down. That's it, looking good. Lean the upper part of the torso out a little bit slightly. That's it. Go for it.
Oh, great.
Okay. Take your time, looking well, looking good. Good. Take your feet down. Get your feet down lower than the rest of your body. About there, that's the worst part over. That's it. Take it easy, looking good. Looking good. Now you got control.
Okay, just step over that. More. Okay. Stand up. Safe. Safe.
Sorry.
I've only been in the Air Training Corps for 5 months, and for the 5 months I've done more things than I'd ever be able to do by myself.
We probably even get treated even better than what the boys do, which is really good, and they treat us like we're an equal.
What are we doing tonight?
Tonight? I reckon we should see if Len stalk going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Talk to him about that. Len.
I really like the Air Training Corps because it gives us something to do in the holidays.
On this camp we've done abseiling, canoeing. You'd never do that by yourself because you just haven't got the resources to do it.
You meet lots of friends and things, and all the other people seem to enjoy it. I've never known anybody to join it and not actually enjoy it.
And you make heaps of new friends. Friends all over Australia.
Yeah. One night a week we have a meeting.
Right. Eyes. Left.
Our cadet night's on Friday night, and we learn how to do drill. And drill's just marching and things, and that teaches us a lot about teamwork.
sounds like really boring, but it's fun. You work as a team. Some people say drill's awful, but it's mainly just the younger ones who are less experienced and don't get it right. It's something you're good at, and if you're good at something, you do it a lot, you enjoy it.
It's horrible if you have to salute your sister.
Five flight.
The worst part is if you salute the wrong person or you forget to salute and then they rouse on you and you just think, oh, okay, I'll do it next time.
Okay, can anyone tell me any of the aims of the Air Training Corps?
To give cadets a foundation of Air Force knowledge and discipline.
Every week we have our specific classes, which is different topics involving maybe fieldcraft or aeronautical knowledge.
At the back?
To develop character and good citizenship in the widest sense.
To develop qualities of leadership, self-reliance and initiative.
Yep.
As soon as you come here, you're going to gain initiative. You're going to learn how to use your initiative to do teamwork, to get more experience and stuff like that. And you don't realise it at first, but later on you think, hey, you know, I just used my initiative.
All right, I'm going to write an abbreviation up on the board and I want someone to tell me what it stands for.
Well, I've been in the Air Training Corps. I've developed a lot of confidence in my own abilities. I can now stand up in front of a classroom and teach a full 40-minute lesson, which I couldn't have done before I joined the Air Training Corps.
In the widest sense, is that what you mean?
Well, the commitment that you make to the Air Training Corps is pretty important because when you get issued with uniforms, you learn lots of things. You learn how to march, you learn to improve your discipline, and some people stay in the Air Training Corps for many years, and it's a long-term commitment.
Well, you always try your hardest, absolutely.
Come on, kick into the elbows, press down to your thumbs, look straight ahead. To the dressing.
During the holidays, there are camps held at the Air Force bases.
We have about 40 cadets staying here. They learn what life is like in the RAAF, what it would be like. They get to tour around the various sections, and they explain, you know, what they do in their area, how they got into it, why they enjoy it, that sort of thing. They get to go flying if they're lucky.
Everywhere we go, we have to march. Like when we go to mess, like for dinner, we have to march to mess. The only place you really can't march is the toilet, I suppose. It gets a bit monotonous after a while, but you get used to it.
You get to meet a lot of Air Force people, see the jobs that they do, how they do them, what their personality's like, what sort of qualifications you have to do to be in that job. It's pretty good, yeah.
And we basically run the flight line for the purpose and in this hangar.
Being in the Air Training Corps probably benefits you if you want to join the Air Force because it prepares you.
You don't have to join the Air Force if you've joined the Air Training Corps.
I want to get into flying somehow, and I know the Air Training Corps is helpful, really helpful for that.
Some people in the Air Training Corps don't fly at all. You've got a really wide area you can go into. You're not forced into any one thing.
I want to go join the army.
Yeah. We're allowed on base, but for safety reasons, we're not allowed to do the mechanical and high-tech stuff.
Okay, weapon comes out of the shoulder. Tilt the weapon over to the right-hand side. You cock and lock the working parts to the rear. Clear. Clear. Okay, once you've cocked it and locked it to the rear, you tilt it back over and have a look inside. You see what you've got is an empty magazine, which has no rounds. We remove the magazine, place a new magazine back on the weapon. The last thing you do is bring the weapon back into your shoulder and continue firing. Okay, he's laughing. All right.
Which one?
That way.
Weapons training is not compulsory. You can do it back at your home flight. That's where you do your training on a Wednesday night, or we did it on Wednesday night. Or you can come on courses like this and get taught weapons training, where some people get their only opportunity to fire a weapon.
Well, discipline in the Air Training Corps, it's really about personal discipline, not like as a group, and we're not yelled at and told to really get down and do 20 push-ups as some people may believe.
Like it's just things that you normally do and you should do have in real life.
Things like on the range, where they yell orders at you and you basically respond to them, really helps a lot for discipline and things like that.
I absolutely hate heights and I absolutely hate flying, but it's worth it. It's worth it to get that one jump out.
To jump with the Air Training Corps, you've got to be the age of 16, so you've got at least a bit of maturity. Other people think, you're crazy, don't come back talking to me again. Well, then I reply, well, it's my life, it's my adrenaline, I'll pump it as hard as I want.
You can't beat it. I don't think whatever you do, any other sport, I think parachuting would be it. I think parachuting is ace. Really good, really good. It's a lot of freedom. A bit nerve-wracking, but at the same time, really good. I'd recommend it to anyone.
Well, this is my first time in an aircraft. I was nervous because I've never gone up or flown that high before, but I got over it.
Amazing feeling, being bumped around by the wind, and it's only this little aircraft. It's just great.
The best part was that I got to fly the plane by myself with no one else helping, and just the feeling that you get, like you're actually flying a plane, that you've never ever done it before. And first thing that I thought when I got off the plane, when are we going to go up again? It was just so fantastic.
There we are on approach into Hong Kong. You can see the city line ahead of us. Check is completed.
A lot of people who join the Air Training Corps join to learn to fly.
Coming in, we have the runway positively inside.
A lot of people do go into the Air Force. A lot of people also join Qantas. And this is an indication of how it is to fly a big aeroplane.
It was really real. You can just look outside and see the buildings and the runway, all the lights.
It's just like flying a light aircraft out at the local aerodromes that we fly at. A lot more computerised, etc., but not much different from the aircraft that we fly. It's great looking to see what Qantas is really like, and it's not a goal that's too far for most of us to achieve.
The Air Training Corps is really dirt cheap, come on course. You know, you're paying dirt cheap prices to learn to fly. Couldn't have it no other way.
I first flew a couple of years ago, just to see what it was like. It was really good.
I love it. It's really all I want to do as far as a career goes.
Well, I reckon it's a real buzz. I like achieving things that no other kids my age usually have done. I'm only 16 and I've already flown an aircraft by myself, and it feels like a special sort of thing.
I'm pretty sure I'll get my restricted licence for this camp before I get my provisional licence, so I'm carrying people in a plane before I will be in a car.
I haven't been solo yet, but I'm looking forward to going solo. It'll be really good.
Clear prop.
Bravo, Victor Kilo, clear for takeoff.
Bravo, Victor Kilo.
Oh, that was unreal.
Howdy.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Very, very well done.
Thank you, sir.
There we go.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well earned.
Thank you. Ah, yes. Thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you. Thanks, stuff.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Mate, unreal. Did you go solo, did you?
Yep.
Yeah? Jeez. Oh, that was good.
How many hours have you been up so far?
Other kids talk about doing things, but, you know, we're in the mess of it and getting into what we want to do. We're not just talking about it, we're getting in and doing it.